and welcome to another episode of Answers About Alzheimer's. We talk about all different types of dementia here, not just Alzheimer's disease. My name is Debra, and I am turning the dementia world upside down with these new modern dementia scripts and strategies that are proven to work for anybody, any type of dementia, anywhere in the world. It doesn't matter if you have experience in this industry or not. I'm here to help you. So, with that being said, today, please excuse my voice. I'm just getting over a nasty cold or virus or whatever it was. But so please, I apologize ahead of time if I cough or if I sound funny to you today. But first, before we get started, I want to read to you the Dementia Devotional. And I'm going to read this to you, and you can get your copy of this on my website at answersaboutalz.org under the Free Resources tab. And this one is all the way at the bottom. But I'm going to read this to you, and I want you to know that some of the things on here you might be kind of like, but that's, this is what we do in the course. We solve all of these problems. But this Dementia Devotional, I spent a lot of time creating this for you so that maybe when you're having those bad days, you should be reading this every day to yourself, probably even twice a day. You should print this out and read it. It's going to help you maintain your perspective and your patience and hopefully help you get through some really tough times. So, the Dementia Devotional, you can get your copy at answersaboutalz.org under the Free Resources tab. So, here we go. I vow to be the best advocate for my person with dementia. I promise to help my person with dementia find purpose every day. I remind myself often, it's not them, it's the disease. I forgive myself for not being perfect, yet I keep striving for consistent compassion. I know my person with dementia loves me, even if they don't often show it. No matter how hard, I vow to stand tall and proud by my loved one's side. It's an honor to protect my loved one from harm. I look at behaviors as just another challenge that I can overcome. I will not place blame on my person with dementia for behaviors they cannot control. I will adapt my techniques and phrases until I find solutions. I can face anything dementia throws at me. I strive to create happy memories with my person with dementia every single day. I will do whatever it takes to ease the burden of suffering for my loved one. So that, my friend, is the Dementia Devotional, and you can get your copy for free on my website. So today I thought we would talk about anger and violence in your person with dementia, because I feel that if your person with dementia is calm and happy and content, and you're just kind of strolling along, because there are dementia people who are like that. They're calm and they're happy and they're really not a problem. They're very compliant. They'll do basically whatever you ask them to do. And there are people out there like that. But for the majority of us, this is a struggle. This is a tough journey. Our people with dementia get agitated. They get angry. They can get violent. They can get aggressive. And I mean, let's face it, when we're around angry and aggressive people, we don't want to be there. We don't want to be there. We'll leave as quickly as possible. We'll avoid going at all costs. We may stop visiting our person. We might start resenting them or even hating them or even wishing they would pass away. And these are all normal feelings. But we don't want to feel them, right? We don't want to feel this way, because when we wish our person with dementia would pass away, there's many different reasons why we might want that, just for them to end their suffering and because everybody's miserable. And that's okay. But we can actually change this. We can turn this around. This doesn't have to be the situation that we're dealing with. So When our person with dementia starts becoming aggressive and angry, that's often when we decide, I can't do this anymore. I'm going to have to put my loved one in a nursing home because I'm getting hurt, or I'm going to get injured, or my children and my grandchildren, they don't want to come and visit anymore. And so that's a really tough decision, and oftentimes that's our last resort. Most of us don't want to put our loved one in a nursing home or a care facility. And that's another video. I do have videos on that as well, on how to make those decisions. And if you take the course, you'll definitely know what to do, and you'll know when to do it, and you won't have any regrets or doubts. But we have to start thinking about, we have to think about all the different aspects of anger and aggression, right? Because it affects the entire family. It also affects our secondary and our third relationships. It's not just you and the person with dementia. It affects everyone else around you. So, what do you do with a violent or an angry or an aggressive person with dementia? And boy, oh boy, don't I wish I could just snap my fingers and tell you in a 10-minute video, but that's not going to happen, and you know it's not going to happen. It can't happen. There's too much to unpack here. And every person is an individual. And you've heard this before. I'm sure you've heard this. Put in the chat. You've heard this before about people with dementia. Everybody's different. Every person with dementia is different. They react differently. They act differently. It attacks the brain differently. So this is not a one-size-fits-all. That's another reason why I developed the course, is so that people can get the entire picture and be able to strategize what they need for their particular situation. So for you, what you're dealing with is completely different than someone else. So, but what I do want to enlighten you and engage you on is that, first of all, there is hope. There really is hope. Without drugs, to be able to manage aggressive, angry, violent behaviors. When these aggressive, angry, violent behaviors happen, we tend to take it personally. We think, why are they hitting me? What did I do? What is, I want them to stop being aggressive, right? But we have to change that mindset, because that isn't going to solve your problem. What's going to solve your problem is finding out what they're reacting to that's causing them to behave in the way that we don't want them to. So there's a lot in that sentence. I want you to unpack that sentence. That's what we're going to do now. What are they reacting to that's causing them to behave in a way that we don't want them to do? So when you take my class, you will learn that a behavior is really a reaction to something else. Put reaction in the chat. You really should never be even using the word behavior. The word behavior should be removed from our vocabulary. A behavior is caused by a reaction. So when we figure out what is causing them to react, you will therefore eliminate the behavior. Does that make sense? I know, I can see you. You're like, oh, I think I'm kind of getting it now. Yeah, this is where other people kind of don't teach you, right? This is very unique for how I teach. So in my course, what I'm going to teach you is how to investigate and figure out, what is that person reacting to? What are they reacting to? What are they feeling? And then once we know what the real problem is, I'll teach you how to solve it for them so that the behavior is gone. It really is genius. But what I can't stress to you enough is, this is not easy. This is brain damage. Dementia is brain damage. It's like someone took a hammer and beat your loved one in the head with a hammer. They literally have brain damage. So my gift is that I can teach you how to easily, in most cases, easily figure out what they're reacting to, how to get rid of that thing that they're reacting to in a positive way to make the behavior disappear. And when you remove the behavior, everybody's happy. And if everybody's happy, then we have a better life. And I want nothing more than for you to have the rest of the time that you have left with your loved one or your patients to be happy and positive and filled with new memories. That's my wish. And my goal is to change the way we care for people with dementia throughout this entire world, and I will not stop until it's done. When I die, there will be a new standard of care throughout the world for people with dementia. I'm going to teach you how to understand. I'm going to teach you how to investigate. I'm going to teach you how to strategize, how to make all of this go away and have a happier, more peaceful, loving, kind relationship. The one that you thought you'd always have. We're going to get it back. I have a book out. It's a #1 bestseller. I highly recommend that you pick up a copy of Forget Me Not. This is available on Amazon or anywhere books are sold. It is a super easy read. There's exercises in here if you want to fill them out about your particular loved one. There's activities, there's behaviors, communication. There's all kinds of wonderful, wonderful things in here. And hopefully you will join our movement and take the 4-day Certified Master Dementia Strategist course, where you will become a Certified Master Dementia Strategist, where I'm going to reveal all of my secret strategies, all of my secret scripts. There's actually over 250 exact scripts of what to say and not to say to a person with dementia for literally any situation you can think of. Anger and aggression, hallucinations, accusations. I want to go home. I'm refusing to shower. I'm not going to take my meds. I won't go to the doctor. You name it, we're going to cover it. And we're going to dissect it. And I'm going to tell you, say this, do this, do this. Don't do this, don't say that, because it'll backfire. So this is not hard, but it takes a little practice. And that's why we do it once a week for 4 weeks. And that way you can practice the strategies in between. You come back, we discuss it. You can't fail. You can't fail. No one has yet. So join me for the Certified Master Dementia Strategist course. If this sounds intriguing to you, if you really want results, because if you're not willing to try new things, don't even bother, okay? Because this is all new stuff. If you want to take that leap, if you are the kind of person who knows that you can manage and you can do results, which I know you can, I have every confidence in you, then book a call at our website. You just go to answersaboutalz.org and you go to the top right corner. There's a big white book a call button, or you go to the menu and the book a call button is in the menu. And you'll book a call with one of our dementia coaches to talk about your exact problems and your exact needs, and we're going to make sure that we can help you. So I'm Debra Costu. I'm so happy that you joined me. We have to help our loved one get through and get rid of this anger and aggression, because they don't want to be doing it, and neither do you. They're not happy. No one's happy. So let's get happy. Let's get happy together, and we can do it. I'm here for you. I'll never let you down. And hopefully I'll see you in class. Have a great day. Bye. If you're passionate about dementia, join our modern training course, proven to get you results. Guaranteed. To apply,
go to answersaboutalz.org or call us at 585-775-5949.